about the a classical disease, a clinical disease, in which you will have everything here, because this is a period. The viral load is more. The symptoms at the end of the incubation period, the symptoms have started. The person starts experiencing the symptoms, and all the features of this disease will be there during this disease period, the period of illness. All typical symptoms will be there. Okay. So what really happens here? Number one thing is, during this period, the number of organisms is very high. One. Second, the immune system, after producing the antibodies during the incubation period, they are not able to kill the organism. So the organisms have multiplied in number. That is why you are suffering this problem. So the number of organisms very high. Now there is a fight going on between the immune system and the organism. The immune system starts producing more and more antibodies. So what happens here? The number of antibodies will be very high. So during this period, he will have all the symptoms of the disease. He will be highly infective to others, because he will be sending out, he will be coughing out the virus. Third, highly infective during this period. Remember, there are more number of virus, so confirmative test will be positive. There are more number of antibodies, so rapid test will be positive also. So if he has all the symptoms of the disease, and if he has a contact or a travel history, or he is a health worker, for this person with symptoms, with history of contacts or travel history, good, or it is not rational to do a rapid test to find the antibody, because he has all the criteria of this disease. So it is better to do directly a confirmatory test for this person. Even though the rapid test will be positive, confirmatory test will be positive. For example, if you do a rapid test to this person, it will give positive. Again, you are going to do a confirmatory test based on the rapid test. So why this? You can just do a confirmatory test for this person, and this person will show a positive for both confirmative, both rapid test. But remember, we don't want to waste time, because we have all the findings with this man. So we directly do a confirmatory test to confirm his problem. Third phase of this disease, incubation is over, period of illness is over. During the illness, either he recovers himself without any complications, or he has got a good attention and treatment, he recovers and he comes back home. But remember, before sending this person to a home, people will do the confirmatory test again. This person, if he is positive during this convalescence, here also the symptoms will not be there, because he had a good treatment. He became asymptomatic. He is well and he has got no symptoms, but he is a bit weak. He wants to regain the strength and power, but doesn't mean that he is non-infective. During this period also, he may have the remaining virus, some amount of virus will be there inside his body. So he may transmit to these people. So before sending him home to the society, we do again confirmatory test to see that it becomes negative. That means there's no organism. If he has organism, we will still keep him in isolate or quarantine till this test becomes negative. I have told you the immune system produces antibodies, and the antibodies may remain or will be remaining in the circulating system. Now, what is the scenario about rapid test? He has recovered from the disease. The number of organisms have come down very less. But remember, the antibodies produced by the immune system will be there in the circulating blood. So what does that mean? He will have a positive rapid test, because a rapid test looks for the antibodies. So here antibodies will be very high, number of organisms will be very less. So even during this time he may have a positive confirmatory test because still remaining virus, but it is that possibility is very less, but 100% sure the rapid test will be positive with this man. So now combining these two, what happens? During convalescence also rapid test is positive. During the period of illness also rapid test positive, because both these periods the antibodies are there. Now if he gives a history that he had an attack, he had a treatment, then I can say he is in a convalescent period. If I see symptoms of the disease with positive rapid test, that means he has both the organism as well as the antibodies. So the importance of convalescence is he may have a confirmatory test positive if there are some more remaining viruses are there, but 100% the rapid test will be positive for this person also, right? So this is about the inference of this rapid test as well as confirmatory test during convalescent period. So this is the last part, in the sense incubation period over, period of illness is over, he has recovered, and he has convalescence period in which he took rest. During this period most of the organisms would have gone, so now becomes fit to go out. During this period what happens? He has recovered, number one, no symptoms, no signs, nothing. All the organisms have been killed or removed or have gone, they themselves have gone, so no virus, but the immune system has produced antibodies. Those antibodies will be circulating in his blood for long. So that means if you test a rapid test during this period, a person who has completely recovered from the disease, antibodies will be there. The next point during this period is, because antibodies are there, he will not get reinfection by the same organism. That means he has become immune, and I can say this is a type of natural vaccine. That means naturally he has been exposed to the organism, and because of this natural exposure this immune system has produced antibodies. The antibodies are remaining there to protect this person from the next attack or reinfection. So this is something like a vaccination produced by natural exposure to the organism. So here the confirmatory test will be negative, the rapid test will be positive.